Okay, real talk, the world is going through some crazy shit right now, and I think exactly what we need is some comfy aquarium content, and I'm here to hopefully provide this. So real quick, this video is kind of just going to be one of my typical sort of update things, but I also want to talk about kind of stuff that's going on, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Normally I make these pretty long, but I'm going to try to go through some stuff quickly. So here is the 10-gallon. You can see the lushness has gone down. That's a little unfortunate. I'm going to start mixing up my own proper plant ferts soon. You can see this is brat fish, and I call her that because she got bloated and I squeezed her and the bloat went away. So that's brat fish. This is my sort of meme tier swordtail live bear tank. I'm gonna be getting some more plants in here soon. I think we need some crypts in the bottom or something to make it a little more interesting, but it's not ugly. You can see some unwaterlogged wood sitting on the top there, but yeah, overall not a bad tank. When I was gone, nothing died. I was in Mexico for 2 weeks, and nothing actually died except the mosquito fish in here, which had been acting weird for a while. I saw its corpse the other day. I think it's been decimated by now, but that's that tank. Oh, you can see cherry shrimp. I almost nuked all the mold because I let the ammonia spike in here because this thing was running without a filter for a long time. But it's got a sponge on it now. You can see it in the back there maybe. And yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Here is the 9-gallon with the pencils. Looking cute, just did a water change, that's why there's all the bubbles. Yeah, this tank's doing good. Nothing ever really shows too much of an issue in here. Gonna put a honey grom in here at some point. Got the pothos on the top. Chinese money plant's a little droopy. I just watered it, so hopefully it perks up. Got all my other plants up here. No one really cares. I have a desktop now. My monitor is my TV. If this isn't the most meme tier setup, I don't know what is. You guys like my pop filter? Here's the ISA project. Looking how it always does. Just kind of is something. Might make a video on that pretty soon, but not too much to say for now. Up in here, we got the black water, which I'm currently finishing up cleaning right now. You can take a look in here. We've got our black neons, our beta. There's other cool stuff in here, but I don't think we're going to see anything right now. That's okay though. We got the floaters on the top. I had this mesh lid, which was to stop hatchets and splash tetras from jumping. I don't think I've actually shown you guys a splash tetras. There are the splash tetras. Yeah, all the hatchets killed each other because they're dicks. You think hatchet fish are like the most peaceful, cute fish? Yeah, they're not. They're freaking assholes and they'll murder each other. So that was pretty interesting. I mean, honestly, it was pretty entertaining. I got this little ship I'm going to be putting in the middle. Yeah, floaters on here, but I think the lid was actually, believe it or not, blocking out too much light. So we're gonna try, I'm gonna take it, because my water lettuce has been dying back, like, severely. So I've taken it off, we're gonna see how it does without it. I might re-add my meme tier CO2 bottle. I highly doubt that has anything to do with it, but I think it's worth a shot. But yeah, that's this tank. We got the self-sustaining bowl over here. And it is self-sustaining because my Dario is still alive. I don't know if we'll get a chance to see him. Little Dario Dave, but I mean, it's doing pretty well. I mean, it could look more lush, but I kind of like the naturalistic approach to it. There he is. He just kind of hangs out. We're going to be going to the river soon in a video to get some microfauna for here because I also want to make this thing a little more interesting. All right, now, just stepped on that. Now, what the hell has been going on with, like, reality recently? Like, Jesus Christ. My IB exams are canceled. So, I mean, first of all, I was happy about doing school online, so I'm like, that's going to be hilarious. Like, classes are going to consist of voice calls of, like, people, like, cleaning. One guy's going to be cleaning a fish tank, another guy's going to have, like, music blaring in the background. You're going to have that one dude with the dog barking. You're going to have that one kid literally masturbating. Like, it's going to be freaking chaotic. But then they just cancel exams, so I'm like, do I even have to go to school? Like, what the hell is the point? And it's kind of a crazy time, and I'm not too bothered by it. I'm kind of like, I don't really mind a paradigm shift. I think it's kind of interesting. So we're gonna ride this little train out and see how things go. You can check out the red root floaters up here. This was all salvinia for a long time, and I took out a bunch and put it in the black water, and you can see the red roots have started to recover. There's the nicest ones are right there. That's a really nice shot, actually. And you know, there's some nice ones over here. And I stuck some water lettuce in here because come on, focus on you. Yeah, because I'm curious as to how it's going to do under this light, because I think this tank has the best light. So floaters tend to do the best in this one, even though you'd think, oh, because it's more humid because the thing's closed, but there's a gap at the back and there's also this, so I think that helps with it. Floaters usually do moderately okay in here, and in the black water, it's duckweed grows a lot, and I know the light is powerful enough for water lettuce because I had a ton of massive ones a long time ago. I'm thinking it may have been the mesh that started to screw with it, because I didn't really lose a lot of my water lettuce until I had put saran wrap over here temporarily and to prevent the hatchets and the splash tetras from jumping, and that killed most of it because of the humidity. But we're gonna see how things go. What we're gonna do now is go outside because I want to get some leaves. I like this pot of hens and chicks. It's pretty dense. I got some sticks out here that they're still alive, actually, believe it or not. You can see the green bits on this one especially. When these die, I'm probably going to use them in the black water or the 10-gallon, which I think I'm going to do a 10-gallon rescape kind of thing. I'm not like too upset with how it looks. I think once we get things a bit more lush after I mix some plant fertilizers, it'll be okay. But I do want a bit more, like, I don't know, I want some like crypts in there or something. Now outside here, I'm hunting for these boys because I do not like having to pay for black water leaves. I pretty much always use maple leaves from here, and I've never encountered a problem from it. I just kind of rinse them out first because you don't really want these guys in the tank. And these ones are all pretty much intact, so we're just going to grab a huge bag full of these guys so we can put them in the tank. Now, I'm actually under quarantine right now, which is kind of crazy, so technically I can be out here, obviously, but I'm not supposed to go to social gatherings or anything, which means if school gets canceled even, you guys are going to see a ton more videos. I know some people wanted to see that, so there you guys are going to go. I never made the video on this, but the pond broke and all the rosy reds died. Yeah, not the best outcome of that project, unfortunately, but I'm kind of glad I never made. I was originally sad I didn't make like a video on setting it up, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't because, well, that would have been a depressing end to a series. Look at these succulents popping back up. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys a bit about, I don't really just want to make this whole video like, oh guys, look at my fish tank. I actually want to talk to you guys about some future video plans and stuff I'm going to be doing. Now, I want to grab some terrestrial moss here because I'm curious if I can use this as a sort of, I don't know how to put this, like as a sort of like mat for spawning. I want to see if like I can put this in my 9-gallon and if the tetras will actually lay eggs in it. I have no idea if it'll actually survive, but I've heard certain terrestrial mosses can survive underwater, and I thought it'd be fun to experiment, even if it is stupid. I got a few more patches here, but this could also be good for some terrariums and stuff. But I want to talk to you guys about video ideas coming out. Now, I've been looking at my channel from two perspectives right now. I'm thinking from the perspective of what you guys on TCT want, because I know you guys are watching this, and I'm also thinking the perspective of what some of my other viewers want, because believe it or not, I do have other viewers. I know one guy in particular does like these kinds of videos where it's just me talking about my fish and stuff, and I know those kinds of videos do typically warrant a decent amount of views. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a video kind of dedicated to talking about blackwater tanks because I have one and it's nice, so why the hell not? And also I'm going to be doing an ISO project video because for some reason I literally cannot figure out videos on this thing get popular. I think it's because there's a lot of videos on fish keeping that are really good, but there's really nothing on like there's isopod videos, but I think it's the slugs. Believe it or not, there's a very niche community of people who want to know how to take care of slugs, and this thing gets me like 1,000 views from those people. So I'm gonna be seeing a video on this guy soon. Obviously, I know you guys at TCT are really looking forward to some more comedic style videos that are like looking at online aquarium stuff, and yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing some of those. I got my rooibos tea here. That's what I use to make the true black water effect. But I'm thinking I'm going to be doing those 2 AA videos I know everyone's really excited for. And I think I'm also going to be looking at Hampshire and what else can we look at? Hampshire and I don't know, we'll look at some other fish serves and stuff like that. But generally the content is going to be it's going to be what I've always been doing. I'm going to be showing you guys my fish tanks and doing those little comedic videos. Because I kind of shifted towards those comedic ones for a while, which I like, but I still want to do these kinds of videos too. Another thing I want to mention is kind of a random thing, but you may have noticed I uploaded a Minecraft video not too long ago, and I'm probably going to be doing another one pretty soon. Because I find them fun to make, and you know, we'll kind of just see how things are going, but yeah, I'm enjoying the ride on YouTube, and with this extra time I'm going to have in my hands all locked out of my house, I think it's going to be a good opportunity to make more videos. So stay tuned for those. I'll be sure to be making them. And let me go and add those leaves to the fish tank, I guess, then you guys can see what it looks like when it's all done. I know this is about as meme tier as it gets, but I went ahead and stuck the terrestrial moss in the swordtail tank because this is kind of my experimentation bay. Actually, this pothos was growing underwater, so it's really experimental in here. But yeah, you know, some terrestrial moss species do end up doing well underwater, so, well, not well, but they do end up growing underwater, so we're going to see how it goes. It'd be really funny if this just completely, like, boomed and lushed out the tank, but I really doubt it. Honestly, I'm expecting it to be melted all by tomorrow, but you know what? There's no harm in experimentation. This I have more faith in. Uh-oh, I got Corona. I stuck some in the filter. Thought that was cute. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna fill this thing up and all that, and then I'll get the ship in there, because that'll look pretty cute. And then you guys will hopefully see some more interesting stuff in another video. Look at those neons. One of them has like a fungal infection, really deformed, and maybe he'll show up. I guess not. Real quickly, if any of you are curious, really all I do to my collected leaves is I just rinse them with water to make sure there's no bugs or like dog piss on them. I don't really think boiling them is necessary unless you want them to sink really early or to leach out some of the tannins, which, believe it or not, maple leaves seem to have a decent amount from my experience, but I don't really think that stuff's necessary. I kind of like having them float for a few days. I think it looks kind of cool, but yeah, that's really all I do. Blackwater tanks never look too amazing after water change because you kick everything up, but you can see the floaters up here. That water is getting pretty big. Maybe we're about to have some big boys again. If you look how big it used to be, it's the best image I've got, but it was huge. Like that was pretty decently sized. So like, I don't know, but anyways, we're gonna put the ship in here to make this tank incredibly based. Based on what? I don't know, I'm just being weird. Alright. Base shipwreck tank. Shipwreck Blackwater. Aquarium purist blown the fuck out. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can find a water bottle in the house because I realized I had that terrible, stupid, but amazing CO2 method running when the lettuce was big. I don't know if there's any correlation here, but hey, you know what? We're gonna try things. Why not? Score. Blown into the bottle. I don't know if that'll make any change, but be interesting if it does. This tank clears up, I'll give you guys one last shot. Oh, we gotta add leaves! I'm an idiot! I knew we were missing something. We got 2 things to do, actually. Okay, I just kind of like to disperse these around, kind of. It's better when they're dry, but like that's the problem when you wash them, they're not dry, so. Wow, what a surprise. When you make something wet, it's no longer dry. I'm a scholar. Harvard, come on, where's my diploma? Can't even use a camera. Alright, so those bad boys are gonna sit at the top for now, and they're gonna make the tank literally black for a while. But what we can do to also add to our tannin count is, so where did I put it? This bad boy right here. This is some tea, and it's rooibos tea. I think that's how you say it. And basically, as long as it's got no caffeine in it, you're good to add it to your tank, and it will actually produce a lovely tannin color. I don't think it changes pH too much, but it does look, it gets the look done without as much leaf litter. So if you're one of those people, because I know there are people out there who don't like the look of leaf litter but do like the Blackwater effect, that's gonna be your best bet on doing it. And honestly, it's if you care more about the tannins than the leaf litter, that's probably the best way of doing it anyways. But yeah, that's the tank. And that's kind of it, guys. So see you guys when this clears up. But yeah, that was just a little general update and kind of an update of things that are going to be going on the channel. So expect more videos like this. Funk, don't worry. I'm going to have AA videos soon, some more comedic stuff. And expect some random stuff like Minecraft. I don't know. We're going to be enjoying the apocalypse here. And here on the Spiritual Fish Lads channel, I'll make sure you guys have a good time and have some comfy content to watch. So until then, I'm the Pineapple Man's woo. I had no idea a plastic ship could look so cool in a Blackwater tank, but there you go.